remind all passengers to have a valid ticket, pass, or transfer in their possession while riding the trolley. And while on board, there is no smoking, drinking, or eating permitted. And in consideration of other passengers, please do not place your feet on the seats. Thank you.
Este trolley va con dirección al centro de San Diego y Oakland. Quisiera recordarles que es necesario tener un boleto válido para viajar en el tren. Está prohibido comer, fumar o tomar bebidas en el tren. En consideración a otros pasajeros, favor de no subir los pies a los asientos. Gracias.
When you start your trolley ride and you start your train ride today, you start in Rockville Furnace, Pennsylvania. This industry that we see pictured here is what starts the railroad, essentially. Coal was discovered in southern Huntington County probably about 1850 or so. Iron ore and limestone are hauled in off the Shakeout Ranch in East Rockville. The distance that you've traveled, you can still go out through Neelington and burn cabins. There are some company buildings that still exist out through there. All three materials need to be hauled here to Rockville Iron Furnace. This is an advancement in technology. They're going to use coke to fire the furnace with. All of our other furnaces in the local area are all charcoal fed from all the lumber on the mountains. By the 1870s, most of that wood material is gone either for construction or for charcoaling for the furnaces. So they're going to use coke. They use several hundred tons a month. It will come from the southern end of Huntington County. They run the hopping cars over top of the hive ovens that are located in the wood line. They dump the material in through the top of the oven. They light them. They bake out the impurities to form coke. That becomes the fuel for the furnace. That material is then taken into the stockhouse along with your ore and limestone. You You always have to have a flux material, a neutral, that could be limestone or sand. The men that have to load these furnaces, however, have to load them still from the top. Charcoal furnaces are fed at the top, so is our coke furnace here. So behind the round cylinders of the brickwork, you'll see two thin rectangles sticking up. And that is an air-powered tower to lift the material to the top for the men to dump in from the top of the furnace. You'll do this in alternating layers, starting with fuel first. Once you light the bottom of the furnace, you bring your fire up nice and slow. You'll close to the top. The blast engine house will have two steam engines in it. You'll run the flywheels. It'll draw the air out of the bottom of the furnace, or out of the furnace, mix it with fresh air from outside to bring the oxygen level back up, and force it back into the furnace. This is a hot blast furnace. What that gives you is more material for all of your manual labor. There are hundreds of employees that work at this facility. There are hundreds of men working in the iron mines and the limestone quarry. This is all manual labor, no heavy equipment. The first thing to draw off the bottom of your furnace out of the cast house area would be your slag. And you'll see that slag laying all over the place. You look in here by the ball field, you'll see what looks like a gray moon rock. When that came out of the furnace, it was red hot and molten. They were just dumping in the cars, you can take it out and dump it. There's thousands of tons of it here. The next item that you draw off is your liquid iron. It comes out in a molten hot form. In that cast house, that form is mostly sand. It'll have a central trough went down through it with side forks for the pigs of iron. So imagine this man working today in the cast house. No electric fans running. Okay? You're in linen wool clothing from head to toe, leather apron, leather gloves, a hat on your head, and leather boots. It's probably 150 some degrees in that cast house on a day like today. The butler's working the floor will form the ingots of iron. When it gets to a tolerable temperature where the part comes up enough, they'll pick it up out of the forms. My understanding, they'll bring it outside the air pool. It'll get manually loaded onto the East Top Railroad. Gets taken north to Mount Union, gets offloaded, reloaded onto the Pennsylvania Railroad. I would suspect that most of this material will go west. It'll go waters to the western portion of the United States. 1870s to early 1900s, our country is still expanding out west, and that's where the bulk of your material is needed. One thing that I always like to do when I think of this early industry, today we just go dump some great big piece of equipment to lift up heavy stuff. All right, whether it's a forklift or whatever it might be. These men are doing this all by manual labor. We work 6 days a week, 12-hour shift, off on Sunday, off on Christmas, and maybe on Thanksgiving. That's your off days. Okay? Work for just a little bit of nothing. You walk through town, you go to work. A lot of these bricks that are here, those of you that took the tour today, they might have explained to you that a couple stalls in the roundhouse were added on from the bricks from the furnace. The bricks from here also ended up in other construction areas. Okay? If you have questions, please feel free to ask when we get back in town, all right? Ding ding. There is Chicken box one's on one, on this one.
Back up. That's good. Oh, good.
Where's the sound? It's not unique. It's kind of run across. This stuff out there, just kind of like gray, dried up. Different charcoal furnaces, sometimes you'll find some oak slide where it's over glass, in other areas it's over. And that just has to do with other. That I don't know. Probably because maybe it's easier to control. Coal was discovered in early. By the time where the rock on the so it's pretty isolated today. I don't fully know all the science that goes into it.
Sorry. I think we can wait till everybody gets off, and then we'll be back. Just you have to, once you get off, you have to head right directly for the train.
Okay, folks, get out any of the doors if the lights are moving.